Hey my friends, we are back with another video from Arlington National Cemetery. I just couldn't fit it all into one, so today we're going to see a little bit more. Daze with Jordan the Lion begins now. Alright, so we have a lot of people to find. Hoping to see Audie Murphy today, the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, Grave of Joe Louis. Here with Secretary of Defense Robert McNamara, Colonel John J. Carty, Brigadier General, what he was known for on the other side. Chief Engineer and Vice President of the American Telephone and Telegraph Company for more than 50 years, pioneer, inventor, and engineer in telephone and telegraph service. The Longstreet Medal of 1903, the Franklin Medal of 1916, the Edison Medal of 1918, the John Fritz Medal 1928, and the John J. Carty Medal, named after him, in 1932. Here we found, it says, beneath this stone repose the bones of 2,111 unknown soldiers gathered after the war. From the fields of Bull Run and the route to the Rappahannock, their remains could not be identified, but their names and deaths are recorded in the archives of their country. And its many grateful citizens honor them as their noble army of martyrs. May they rest in peace. This is the memorial to the unknown soldiers of the Civil War. There's a cannon right here, right out in the middle. Because it's someone's memorial. Wallace Fritz Randolph, Major General. Wow, look at that. That is huge. That is one big chunk of rock. Beautiful, isn't it? Never seen anybody do anything quite like that for their headstone. Now this sadly is a flight memorial. This is really well done. It's got their names of everyone. It's got some memorial stuff at the bottom for Pan Am Flight 103. See, it's over here. It tells the story. On the 21st of December 1988, a terrorist bomb destroyed Pan American Airlines Flight 103 over Lockerbie, Scotland, killing all aboard and 11 on the ground. The 270 Scottish stones which compose this memorial cairn commemorate those who lost their lives in the attack against America. And then of course, like I said, it's just names of passengers and those affected. Nice sentiment. Now we're gonna follow this road down to an actor who many say was one of the most important men in World War II. One of the greatest heroes of World War II. Now look at this. This is not who I was looking for, but just in passing, I saw this. Dedicated to the Major Glenn Miller Army Air Forces Orchestra. In service from the 20th of March, 1943, 15th January, 1946. An American Holly on 15th December 1994. Must be when they dedicated this. Glenn Miller died in an airplane crash, and I believe his body, or I mean, they never recovered his body, so it's technically lost at sea, but this is his memorial grave. And here you'll notice a tree. This is for war correspondents. It says this tree grows in memory of journalists who died while covering wars or conflicts for the American people. One who finds the truth lights a torch. So right ahead of us is, when it's lit up at night, it's the Christmas tree. We're looking for the memorials that are right here. So over here, what you see is memorial in grateful and loving tribute to the brave crew of the United States Space Shuttle Challenger. January 28th, 1986. And they put all of their faces on there. And then over here, this is for the crew of the Space Shuttle Columbia, February 1st, 2003. Has all their names inside the space shuttle, if you notice, surrounding it. At the bottom you see McCool, husband. So right over here is who we were talking about. Maybe the most decorated war hero, Audie Murphy. Texas, there he is. Major Infantry, World War II, June 20th, 1924, died May 28th, 1971, Medal of Honor, and a whole lot more. He was one of the most decorated American combat soldiers of World War II. He received every combat award for valor from the U.S. Army, as well as from the French and Belgian awards for heroism. He received the Medal of Honor for valor that he demonstrated at the age of 19 for single-handedly holding off a company of German soldiers for an hour at Colmar Pocket in France in January of 1945, then leading a successful counterattack while wounded and out of ammunition. Wow, that's a hero. Out of ammunition and held an entire company. Wow. So his, if you'd like to know what he was awarded, he got the Medal of Honor, Distinguished Service Cross, Silver Star Medal, Legion of Merit, Bronze Star, Purple Heart, the Army Good Conduct Medal, Distinguished Unit Citation, American Campaign Medal, European, African, Middle Eastern Campaign Medal, World War II Victory Medal, Army of Occupation Medal, German Legion of Honor, French Croix de Guerre with a Silver Star, French Croix de Guerre with a Palm, French Fourragère, Combat Infantry Badge, Marksman's Badge, and an Expert Badge with a bayonet. Oh, and the Texas Legislative Medal of Honor. Holy cow, thank you, Audie Murphy. And then he was in some movies, wrote some songs, kind of did it all. Now let's go take a walk through the amphitheater. I love the architecture. Beautiful. I feel like we should walk down and take a look from the stage. And the chair right there in the center. There's, of course, the tomb of the unknown soldier. It says, "Here rests in honored glory an American soldier, known but to God." I guess he just does this back and forth all day. Okay, moving on. Let's go find a boxing legend. One of the all-time greats. Oh, I see him right there on the corner. That was easy to find. He's right there. Joe Louis, the Brown Bomber, World Heavyweight Champion. Champion from 1937, it looks like, till 1949. That's when you know you're good. I'm gonna look around this section a little bit longer because I think Lee Marvin's buried in this section. Oh, actually, I'm glad I came over to check out the other side of Joe Louis's headstone. Because here, you can see that he was a technical sergeant in the U.S. Army, which is why he's buried here. But right directly next to him is Lee Marvin, that you can't see from the other side. Dirty Dozen, baby. Lee Marvin, wow. Man's man. Crazy that they're buried right beside each other. I mean, I just wasn't expecting it. Man, that is great. That is such a cool headstone. There's one rose laying down here that's fallen off. We'll put that back up there for him. So there's at least one more grave I want to find before we call it a day here. We made it to the base of the amphitheater, and you can see the unknown soldier. We were just up there. This is the other view. You can see the changing of the guard, or at least he's moving. About a 10-minute walk for the next one I'm looking for. Thought I'd show this one. Here's one of the Tuskegee Airmen. Lee Archer, Buddy Archer. Passing section 3, and there's someone buried in section 3, but I didn't know where section 3 was. And then here we have the man to pilot an airplane over the North Pole with his friend for the first time. Did this with Commander Richard Byrd, the grave of Floyd Bennett. Here you can see we found Walter Reed of Walter Reed Hospital. Major surgeon, U.S. Army, born at Gloucester, Virginia, September 13th, 1851. Died Washington, D.C., November 23rd, 1902. Their daughter, Blossom. Having a little bit of trouble finding the last one I was looking for. That one's really interesting, though. Oh my gosh, I finally found it. Oh, wow. I've been looking for this for probably 30 minutes at least. Section 3 is a big section. John Theron Coulter, Brigadier General, his wife, movie star Constance Bennett, 1920s and 30s star. I remember her from the Topper movies. This was her 5th husband, John Coulter. They were married for 20 years. Kind of surprised to find out she was buried here. And kind of surprised to find how hard it was to find her. They're doing some construction, so they have this road closed off. So I kept having to walk all the way around and find openings in this. There she is. Grave of Constance Bennett. Well, my friends, I hope you enjoyed this tour. We will come back another time and find some more of the people that are buried here. There's just far too many to find in one trip. But I hope you enjoyed what you saw. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great night and goodbye.
Mm-hmm.